A dull knife is probably one of the worst things that you could possibly have in your kitchen. It's going to cut you like nobody's business. So I'm going to take this dull knife, which I know it's dull. I've already checked it. And let's try to go ahead and just take a slice out of this tomato. It's just getting through the skin a little bit, but it's not going any further. The skin actually is the toughest part of it. So I'm amazed that it actually got that far down. But watch, we'll take a knife that's already been sharpened, and let's go ahead and go right over here. Not even use that same cut. Look at that. And we'll use that same cut. Now you see what a sharp knife can do. It sliced right through that tomato like nobody's business. Just so easy. So I'm going to show you how to maintain your knives like that, whether it be on a steel, whether it be with a stone, whichever. I'll teach you how to do that, and you'll be able to do it at home. You'll become a pro, just like me. So I'm going to teach you a couple different ways on keeping your edge going. One of them is using a whetstone. These are not very expensive, $20, $25. This particular one has two sides, a medium side and a fine side. We're going to work on the medium side. So it's just pumice stone is what it is. I've got a little bit of water here, and I'll just take my fingers and dab the stone with water. That's why they call it a whetstone. There we go. And that's why I have a piece of newspaper underneath it, so if I spill any water, the newspaper picks it up. And you want the water to get absorbed into the stone. Okay, there we go. Here's a knife that has not a real sharp edge to it, but we're going to correct that. We're going to change it right now. Okay, the knife blade has a bevel to it, so you're going to want to sharpen either side of that bevel. This side, and then this side. Okay, we're going to do it. There's a couple different ways. I like to use the circular method myself. So we'll start with the tip of the knife and make large circles. You want to keep the knife at about a 45-degree angle till you get to the heel. This part's the heel. Then we're going to go the other way. So now we're going left to right. Again, maintaining a 45-degree angle, more or less. Sharpening knives is not rocket science. So if you're at 45 degrees, 46 degrees, 44 degrees, it's okay, it all works. Just make those nice big circles. You don't need to put a lot of pressure on it. As you proceed, the stone tends to get a little bit dry, so the moisture goes down further down into the stone and off of the surface. So let's give it a little bit more. Give it another drink. There we go. Nice. So again, we're working both sides of that bevel at a 45 or more or less angle, 45 degree. That should do it. Okay, and this is called a steel. Some people call it a sharpening hone. What it's going to do is, after you've worked your knife on a stone, on a whetstone, microscopic burrs are going to form. And those burrs are not such a good thing. It's just the natural, part of the natural thing when you're using a stone to sharpen your knife. So let's take those, remove those burrs. You can't see them, I can't see them, but we'll just go like this. Again, at a 45-degree angle. And you can go nice and slow. It just does the job. This sharpening, this steel has some grooves in it. Very, very, you can't feel them. They're very, very small. But it takes enough, just enough to take the burrs off. Make sure when you are using a steel that you have a steel that has a guard on it. Okay, this is very important. If it doesn't have a guard, and you're going fast like this, whoa, you could miss and come down this way. If there's no guard, guess where that knife, sharp knife, is going to end up? Right through your thumb knuckle. Not a good thing. So you want to make sure that you always have a guard on your steel. Nice. It's ready to go. All right, we'll catch you next time on the Organic Rose.